Alright guys, this is Leon. Just want to bring you guys an update on my little manifold system here. Show y'all what I did today. Alright, now I installed a 1/2 inch soap metering valve. So now I can meter my soap. And let me show you guys. Now if you guys want these made up, I'll make them up, but it's pretty simple if you want to do it yourself. Now, I took a 1/4 inch solenoid switch that just cuts off and on. And what I did with it, I tied it in with my 12 volt here. So let me show you guys. So if I cut this on, so now when I cut my bleach off, my soap will be cut off also at the same time. And so like if I didn't want any bleach coming out, so I got my bleach cut off right now and I got my soap open. So vice versa, if I didn't want any soap, I just cut the soap off, and when I turn my bleach on with my 12 volt right there, then I'll get some out. Let me show you guys how this thing works. It works pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to cut this thing on. Now my soap is on, so let me crank her up here and I'll show y'all. So this is my gas roof pump, and I'll show you guys. Okay, so soap's coming out. You can see the soap. See the soap running down inside the building. So now I'm gonna cut the soap off. This is my remote, so all I do is cut the soap off. It doesn't take that long for the soap to get out of line. About 30 seconds, the soap will be out of line. Now guys, also this is my new soap that I'm coming out with. I haven't talked a whole lot about it. I've been mentioning it, but I talked to Etowah today, and they're going to start having this ready by probably the end of the week, first next week, ready to ship out. It's going to be called Southern Style Surfactant. So you can see it's got a good smell to it. It smells real fresh. All right, so that's my soap's coming out of the line. The water's coming out now. Rinse the soap off here in just a second. Let me get back to the truck, guys, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right. So this is my new manifold that I'm coming up with. This will save you thousands of dollars. So this is I'll go over it again with you guys in case some of you didn't know it. So this is my main water line coming in. Anytime you got a main water line, always have you. Now keep in mind guys, everything is 1 inch, okay? These guys are telling you different things, but I'm here to tell you, some of them's got the 3/4 working good, but I like the 1 inch. But anyway, always have your cutoff so you can adjust your flow in case you need to prime. So this comes up 1 inch hose to a 1 inch check valve, 1 inch hose. So it ties into the manifold. Now this is my bypass. So I reduce this 1 inch down to a 3/4. This 3/4 inch bypass runs under my trailer 25 feet, comes back out and goes right here into my AR roof pump. Now, this soap, 1/4 inch, got a solenoid switch here. It's tied into my 12 volt there. So when I cut that off, the soap cuts off. Come up with a 1/4 inch line. This is a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch metering valve. So So you can adjust this whatever you want, or you can cut it off. This ties in, it goes up, circles around. This is my bleach line here. So this bleach line is coming out of my bleach tank, goes into my 12 volt, comes out of my 12 volt, runs up, and then it goes up in here, and this is my metering valve here. It goes up, then it goes out. This is a spare. I'm going to put a 1/2 inch on there. That's for your, if you want another soap, if you want degreaser or anything like that, you can use that. Anyway, this runs up here. This comes out of the main line, comes around, and it goes into your gas root pump right here. All right, guys, I'm not sure how much this has cost. I've got to figure out the prices. I'm going to do that today, see what all I got in it. But there you go. Now we can draw soap. If I don't want soap, I just cut it off. If I want soap, I turn it on metering, however I want, how much I want to come out. So now I'm drawing soap. And this is, we hadn't labeled it yet, but this is my soap. Now, I had already used some of this the other week, so I didn't put just a little bit in mine. So this is the color it's going to be. It's like a pinkish red, and we're going to have an apple flavored also. So that's going to be my soap right there, guys. And so anyway, I'm real happy with this little manifold system. Now, keep in mind, I just threw this one together. I got a lot, you know, I can tweak it a little bit more, get it where I want it. So anyway, if you guys, you're running a soap, if you want to run a soap on yours, what I did, I got me a 1/4 inch solenoid switch. And all this does is just cuts on and off. So when my 12 volt for my bleach is cut on or off, it cuts this on or off. And I can meter how much I want coming out of there. So that'll just bring you an update, guys. There you go. And like I told you guys the other day, I made this little stand for it. I took 2-inch tubing, aluminum tubing. I took L brackets. I put stainless steel self-tappings in the back of this, mounted that to the floor, and she's not going anywhere on both sides. And then you just mount your stuff on that little bracket, so it's real simple. And again, any of you guys want these, I'm going to be figuring out the price, what it costs. Now, I just ordered also, excuse me, ordered this manifold with just 3, so it won't have this 4th one here. That'll be off. So you can run water, soap, and bleach. And if you want the 4, you can get the 4 if you want to run a degreaser, something like that. But I never run degreaser, I just run the 3. So I'm going to go ahead and probably put the 3 on mine when I get it. And so that's it, guys. She's working good, she's drawing good. I got plenty of pressure, plenty of draw, plenty of distance. No, for the soap line, Jimmy, it's 1/4 inch. So everything on here is 1 inch except the soap line. Your soap line is going to be 1/4 inch, and it runs to your soap tank. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is my soap. This is what it looks like. So you can see it coming through your line. And I just put a little bit in there, and it really does good with the color. Guys, when you do that, put your little PVC, you can see it right there. Put your PVC pipe. Put your hose through that PVC pipe, and that keeps it weighted down. It holds your hose down to the bottom of your tank. So you see now, this is my other gas pump. This is the way I used to do it. So I hadn't set it up yet like I got the new one. So this is the old system here. The old system, all I have is a 12 volt coming straight out of the bleach tank. And it just turns the bleach on and off, and I set the bleach where I want it. So that's a simple way to do it if you want it to go simple. And then if you want to go with the manifold proportioning system, then this is what you do right here. Okay, guys, what's the price point going to be on the soap, Leon? We're not sure yet. I was talking to him about that this morning, so we're checking on that and As soon as we get that, we'll know. It's going to be competitive to everybody else, and we're going to have it in 1 gallons. You can buy it by the case, or you can buy it by the 5 gallons. And you guys local, you can, or close by, you can come pick it up. Be cheaper on shipping. But the soap works real good. I'll be doing more demonstration on it. I got to clean a roof this week, a couple roofs. So I'll be showing you the soap, how it does on the roofs. Might even use my foaming nozzle on it. All right, guys, I'm not going to hang on too long, but I just want to bring you up to date. Again, I'm running 1 inch main water line coming up. Got a 1 inch check valve. You got a 1 inch water line coming up. It goes into the manifold, which is 1 inch. You got a 1/4 inch soap coming up to a 1/4 inch solenoid switch. Goes up. This is a 1/2 inch metering valve reduced down to a 1/4 inch. And then I had to reduce the 1 inch down to 1/2 inch. So anyways, that's that. And then here's your soap, your bleach. So my bleach is coming out of the big tank. You can see the hose there, it comes down. It goes into the 12 volt. Then it comes out the 12 volt. Comes up to a check valve. Comes up to the 1 inch metering valve. Goes up to the 1 inch manifold. It mixes in with the water, the soap, and the bleach. Mixes in together. So everything flows up. It goes down. It comes around this little short tube here. This is my main line coming to my my roof pump, where my bleach and water and soap goes through. Then it comes out my 1/2 inch hose. And again, this is reduced down to 3/4 inch. This is 25 feet of 3/4 inch line. It runs under the trailer, comes back out of the trailer, and it goes right here in the roof pump. So the reason you got to have 25 feet, guys, of bypass is when you let off the handle that has a lot of back pressure, it's got to go somewhere. So it circulates through the 3/4 inch bypass hose, cools off, comes through your machine. Where can I get the 12 volt shutoff? I buy mine through Sprayer Depot. They're out of Florida. And Etowah Chemical is also carrying the Banjo if you want those. All right, guys. Hope this helps you. I'm excited about this. So I've got more of these coming in. We're going to be putting them together. And or you guys can buy your own. And you can put them together yourself. They're very, very simple. So what we're doing is we're telling these big guys, you stole our ideas. You're charging thousands of dollars, which is ridiculous. No more from this day forward. We ain't gonna pay them big old prices anymore. So they can get mad at me or they can get glad. I really don't care. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, hey guys, there's no sense in being ripped off anymore. Don't pay thousands of dollars for something. This system right here, they would charge you probably $1,800 for it. And you can build it yourself for around $400 probably. Give or take a little bit. I hadn't figured all of it up yet, but that's around about. So anyway, guys, got any questions, send them to me. I'd be happy to help you guys. And I'm going to be making these up. I can make them up with the stand, without the stand. If you want to make your own stand, you can. I can make you up the manifolds, just ship them out like that, however you want it. Or you can get your own stuff and make it yourself, because I'm not in this thing to try to make money off everybody with my ideas. Every idea I share it and never charge you. So, this is opportunity that most guys don't give you. And let me tell you something else, guys. You cannot run 1/2 inch and get 50-50 out of a 1 inch. Now, the verdict's still out for me. I don't know. I'm not convinced you can go 3/4. I've done this too long. I've tried the 3/4. I can't get 50-50. But with this, again, everything's 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. My main water line's coming in is 1 inch. My manifold's 1 inch. My main feed line coming to my pump is 1 inch. My bleach line is 1 inch. So I can get 50-50 on any mix I want. And there's some roofs that you need this. All right, guys, I've probably given you way too much information what you can handle one day, but here it is. Appreciate you guys. Thank God for this site, 101, Pressure Washing 101. This is out to help you guys, show you guys, help y'all go to the next level. All right, guys, y'all have a great day, man. We'll catch y'all later, and we'll be demonstrating this out in the field tomorrow. It rained all day today, real cold here in LaGrange, but it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, so we'll be right back at it. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, too. Appreciate y'all. All right, man. Y'all have a good day, guys and gals. We'll talk to y'all later.